Today on CCX News, costs on the rise. The light rail transit line proposed in the northwest suburbs that could be one of the most expensive public works projects in state history. The Blue Line light rail extension has a new price tag. The Met Council expects costs for the transit line to be more than $3 billion, according to estimates released this week. The 13.5-mile rail line is planned from downtown Minneapolis through Robbinsdale and Crystal to Brooklyn Park. The Met Council says the base cost of the project should be about $2.2 billion, but adding 35 to 45% in contingency costs brings the total to more than $3 billion. That's up from previous estimates of $1.5 billion. It's also potentially higher than the $2.9 billion expected costs for the Southwest Light Rail line. Despite the higher price tag, Hennepin County Commissioner Jeff Lundy, who represents a large portion of the northwest suburbs, called the new estimates good news.
Some of the other good feedback I got was, the FTA shared with us that this project is the lowest cost light rail project in the entire country at a per mile cost.
The Met Council says it expects to see about 30,000 riders a day on the line. Lundy says those transit riders want the dependability of a permanent rail line for their daily commute.
I think when you get light rail down, people can start making decisions because that route is not going to change. That's not going to move. It's not going to get torn up. It's always there. And I think that investment is important for us in the north side here to say, you can't take it away from us.
The Met Council estimates the line could open for service in 2030. In Brooklyn Center, a former tire and auto service shop will become a place used by the state for vehicle inspections. Minnesota's Driver and Vehicle Services Division will take over a site on Xerxes Avenue that used to be a Big O Tires. The state signed a 10-year lease for the property. The state says it's expanding inspections as a way to help auto dealers make sure previously totaled vehicles have been fully repaired.
We have a large number of people in the underserved and underprivileged community who are moving into this space, particularly in those areas where they're working on these repairable vehicles. And so one of the things that we take very seriously is our responsibility to educate these people to make sure that they're able to be successful as auto dealers.
No auto repairs will be done at the site. The Brooklyn Center City Council approved a conditional use permit to allow the new facility this week. For the next month, you can make double the impact at a local food shelf. Now through April 6th, all food and money donations to the Community Emergency Assistance Programs in Brooklyn Center will be matched by Minnesota Food Share. That's for CEAP's 2024 Community Challenge. Associate Director of Advancement Katie Briggs says every dollar donated to CEAP will be more than doubled.
Right now the need is very, very high. CEAP is seeing the highest percentage of first-time visitors to our food market in our 52-year history, and need for Meals on Wheels continues to rise as well.
CEAP's goal is to raise $150,000 and 150,000 pounds of food through this campaign. Scholarships can create life-changing opportunities for students. In today's Standout Student, Emily Haugen shares how one scholarship is helping a Perpich student step into her next chapter.
It's called A Little Bit of Empathy by me.
For a student of the arts, Perpich is a place of possibility.
I call it the Glass Grove.
Grace Lampy has found inspiration in illustration.
This one is my self-portrait. I see everything through a lens of art, and I see it with my mind and my heart. So I put the heart where my eyes go, because I see everything with my heart.
She says her art is powered by nature and emotion.
When I look at my life, I feel them in my life too, and I feel them in my relationships.
And art is more than a passion for Grace.
These are my sisters.
It's what she wants to do for life.
I want to be a practicing artist. I want to be able to create and inspire others to create.
Many barriers stand in the way of art school. One of those for Grace was finances, until she received the $20,000 Gary Fink scholarship.
A really strong gratitude and reassurance that I'm on the right path in my life.
Perpich principal Rebecca Boleyn says this award is well-deserved.
I believe that Grace will be really successful in the work that she does. I can see her entering into college and taking every opportunity that she has to be successful, to learn, to grow.
I have 4 separate islands. There's 2 more over there.
The $20,000 will help pay for Grace's tuition at Minneapolis College of Art and Design.
I really wanted to capture how much I've grown and bloomed.
For her, that's life-changing money as she steps into the future.
More than anything, I'm glad that the burden of the finances isn't all on me and isn't all on my family.
In Golden Valley, Emily Haugen, CCX News.
The youngest resident of a Plymouth senior living home celebrated his 23rd birthday on Thursday.
Some group I was having dinner with lately, because people got talking about their ages, and of course the average age here is probably 70 or something like that up in there. So I laid claim to be the youngest guy in residence.
Mal Moore was born in 1932, which means he's been around for 92 years. But his birthday only comes around once every 4 years. Moore is one of the estimated 5 million people born on Leap Day. Trillium Woods honored him Thursday afternoon with a big leap year celebration in the auditorium. And Moore says he always appreciates the jokes about his age.
I don't get tired of it, no. Of course, it's always in fun, so it's okay. It's good stuff.
Meanwhile, at Maple Grove Hospital, Rachel and Keith McAndrews from Osseo were busy celebrating the birth of their daughter, Madeline. She's one of 6 babies born there as of 2 p.m. on Thursday, and the uniqueness of being born on Leap Day was not lost on these parents.
I think she's one of few that get to have this special opportunity, so I think that's really special for her.
We leave you now with photos of the new arrivals on Leap Day.